No, Knicks lose 120 to 103 to the Detroit Pistons. Tonight it was Dennis Smith Jr.'s night, man. Career high 31 points for DSJ as everything he touched turned to gold. Maybe except from the free throw line, Jay Ellis.
Yeah, that turns
Hey.
cardboard. It's rocks. It's a bricks. There you go. Turn the bricks.
Turn the bricks, man. But hey, listen, you know what? It could have been worse. You know, the game started off terribly. We go down as much as 21 points. We give them 41 points in the first quarter. Absolute matador D all the way around. Didn't look like we was going to have much to talk about tonight. But, you know, first story of the night was DSJ, man. What'd you think about DSJ's game tonight, bro?
Impressive. That is all I have to say about it. Impressive. Got whatever he wanted almost offensively.
Facts.
He was able to get to the hole at will. He seems to I think one of the knocks on him is he doesn't really get to the line that much, but he got to the line
19
a lot tonight.
Yep.
And he didn't hit the free throws, but that might be contributing to, you know, maybe some conditioning issues probably. Or he played like 34, 35 minutes, so he might have been fatigued at that point because he didn't get that much of a blow.
Yeah.
All overall, passed well, shot the three well, 40% from the three.
Absolutely.
He just needed some damn help, man. Somebody else had to hit a damn
Yeah.
shot. It was crazy. He could have had another double today, but he had 8 assists. He had 8 assists
Still 8
with
assists.
everybody bricking.
Yeah, still 8 assists. And, you know, you were hoping that offensive assistance came from Kevin Knox, but we'll get to that in a minute. But on DSJ, listen, man, I was impressed, man. I was definitely impressed with a lot of things, not just the points, because you see it now that, I mean, he just has the talent. You know, he could get his shots easily. He could score with ease. The assist numbers, finished with, 8-9 assists?
Yeah.
8-9 assists for DSJ. The free throws, 19 free throw attempts. That was impressive. The grit. Something that you don't see on the stat sheet, man. His second game now, you see him go toe-to-toe with a big man and not be fearless about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's only, 20 years old. He's going toe-to-toe with Blake. They give him a BS flagrant foul on that one. Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy call. But, I'm loving that grit, man. You know, this is a point guard town, and you love to see that fight, that pit bull in him, man.
Hell yeah, man. You want to see somebody slap somebody sometime.
Let's go.
You like to see that here in New York.
Yeah.
You're slapping town over here.
Factuals. He brought out the 360, getting his dunk contest practice in. You know what I mean? Mad casual 360 with it.
360 I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it's nice, man. He jumped in the passing lane and he took off. We were down by at least 12 points by then, so shout out to him for not caring.
That's a fact. Yeah, he's like, I'm going for it. I don't care.
Let's go. 360s in this bitch.
360 after jump.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, the athleticism was there. Fizz talked highly about him in the post game. You know, he likes what he sees out there. You know, how can you not? It was definitely encouraging to see, man. And, you know, he got the bigs involved. He got DeAndre involved in a couple nice lobs. Once him and Mitch get that chemistry, man, forget about it.
Oh, it's going to be nice.
Forget about it. And that's the next story, man. What brought us back into this game was Money Mitch, man. Talk about Money Mitch's game tonight, man. What'd you see out there?
Money Mitch is coming along. I don't know, the tutelage of DeAndre Jordan must be starting to rub off on him because it just seems like the knack for rebounding is starting to come with the game all of a sudden. I'm actually kind of surprised that he didn't play more minutes. I think he only played like 15 minutes or something.
Mitch got, let's see what Mitch got. Mitch got 15. 15 minutes for Money Mitch tonight. Money Mitch, 3 block shots in 6 minutes, Jay Ellis. 2 off a jump shot, averaging 2 block shots per game. And he's in rarefied air in that light. I'm gonna bring up this graphic from my guy Knicks Film School.
All right.
On Money Mitch's accomplishments. He's looking good, man. He's looking good. And shout out everybody in the chat. Friday night Knicks. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Let's see. Mitch joins 2 blocks per game by rookies. And he joins Pau Gasol, Tim Duncan, Michael Stewart, Marcus Camby, Sean Bradley, Chris Webber, Zoe Morning, Shaq, Mutombo, and the Admiral David Robinson since 1989.
Yo, every time I hear Sean Bradley's name, I think you ain't an athlete, you Sean Bradley. I can't get it on my. But that's a good. That's some good company though, Mitch, with 2 blocks a game.
Yeah,
it's crazy once he learns to be on the floor more, which he has today because he hasn't really gotten into any foul trouble. He might be leading the league, or like he might be all-time greatest shot blocker in history. Like it's scary. He has that type of potential.
Yeah, I believe, and I'm gonna pull up a tweet from Schwinney. I believe he's 6th in block percentage. Let me pull that tweet up by Schwinney. But yo, Mitch was getting after, man, and his blocks ain't cheap, man. Like I said, when he gets those blocks off of jump shots, that's not an easy thing to do, man.
Yeah, it's not. It's not an easy thing to do. That one sequence when he blocked 2 shots in the span of like 10 seconds.
Crazy.
Blocked the shot in the paint, then came, recovered, and blocked the 3-point by Ish Smith. I was like, this kid is special, man.
Mitch is going on with things, man. Once him and DSJ get that chemistry, man, watch out, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, watch out. So the fact is, Mitchell Robinson is currently posting the 6th highest block percentage for a single season in NBA history. His block percentage was at 9.7 before this game. 6th highest block percentage in NBA history.
Insane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I guarantee you, yo, he's gonna be like on an all-time block list. Like I already see.
Man.
It's funny. It's funny. If Mitch didn't improve not a lick from today, he would still have an NBA career.
Facts.
Like he would still have an NBA career.
Facts.
He would still be in the league 10 plus.
He's out there completely raw, Jay Ellis. 1 year removed from actually playing real basketball.
Yeah. Insane.
None at the professional level.
None.
And he's out here blocking 3-pointers. Like, come on, man.
Easy.
Come on, man. Teach this kid. I want to see one. I want to see him getting more involved in the pick and roll with DSJ.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
If he could, I mean, I don't know. This year might be a little ambitious, but just like a turnaround or a little, maybe a little mid-range. We haven't seen him shoot the ball yet.
Nah, I think that's the coach. That's on the coach because we've seen tape of him before the season started, and he was shooting 3-pointers in mid-range. But I think the coaching staff doesn't want, for some reason, they don't want him to unleash that yet. But I foresee him doing a little more, adding a wrinkle or two to his game over the summer. It's gonna happen. Yeah,
absolutely, man. As they keep working with him. Not a great night for Kevin Knox.
Nah.
Not a great night for him. Finishes with 7 points, only 2 of 8, from the field. Kind of quiet, hiding in the corner a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's one thing I have to keep an eye on. He only had like 6 shots today. He played down there 30 minutes. So
yeah.
The new offense, the new point guard, finding his spots, finding his niche with DSJ might take the second, but 6 shots is not a lot for Kevin.
Sean Shepard hit me on Twitter. He said Mario Hezonja should not be shooting the ball more than Kevin Knox. Should not be shooting the ball more than Kevin Knox. They asked Fizz, and Fizz say, hey, listen, he's hit a little bump in the road. He ran out of gas. Maybe he hit the rookie wall finally. We are officially 55 games into the season.
Right.
55, 54. So, maybe Knox has run out of steam a little bit, man. Maybe he ran out of steam. But also, I think, with DSJ here, and the lack of offense, the lack of plays that we run, is kind of just free flowing right now. So I'm still kind of wondering what's up with that. Is there ever going to be a time when it's not free flowing, or is there ever going to be like an actual set play happening? Or facts, I don't know, man. I don't know when that's gonna happen, man. But until then, or until they actually run some sets for him, I think this is what you're gonna see, man. This is what you're gonna see. But he'll get there, man. I think he'll get there. He's just not playing well right now.
I hope so. I want to see like a play or two, or extra play or two after All-Star break. That would be nice to see.
Facts. Yeah, man. That would be nice to see, man. Other than that, listen. You like the fight. You like that they actually give us a little something to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Blake and Andre Drummond was just too much to handle. Andre Drummond again with his 20 and 20. And they playing well. Blake with
Yeah,
26.
man. We just don't have the size. We don't have the
We didn't have
size
the
to really
size. We didn't have the size.
with those guys.
Yeah. They gave Vonleh the hook quickly.
Oh yeah, 3 minutes.
Vonleh. Fizz said, Vonleh, it's not your fight tonight, kid.
Nah, man.
It's not your fight tonight, kid. But yeah.
He had a good run in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I think Vonleh hit the rookie wall, dog. Like
he might have, man. Vonleh hit the junior wall.
Yeah, man, because he hasn't been hitting jump shots at all.
Facts.
At all. And he was money in the beginning of the season. I don't know. At the 82-game season, mentally, if you're not ready to play all those minutes, I think he kind of mentally went on the gas.
Yeah, I mean,
he's ready for that break.
Only 3 minutes, one personal foul. I think Fizz just wasn't feeling the Vonleh vibes tonight, man.
Nah, no vibes.
Yeah. Dotson has reclaimed the 2-guard role. 10 finishes with 10 points, 4 of 8 shooting for Dot, 1 or 2 from 3.
Okay, he didn't play that much. He only played like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 23 minutes for Dot. 23 minutes for Dot. But he finally is freed, so we'll see what he does with those minutes. Who else do we like here? ISO, 7 points, 3 boards, 2 dimes for ISO. Mario pitched in with 8 points, 7 boards, 3 for 11 from the field. That was about it, man.
Yeah, it was kind of underwhelming from mostly everybody else. DeAndre Jordan had like a nice statistical game, double.
Oh, 14 and 11 for DeAndre, and 2 blocks. It was a good game for DeAndre. Yeah. Good game for DeAndre for sure, man.
So yeah, I would like to see something. Although the pick and roll defense, man, you think with Enos out, it would have gotten a little bit better.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that. Especially, I mean, maybe towards the end, DeAndre was just getting a little bit fed up with no help on the roll. I don't know, but something needs to be fixed there, man. Like, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, still looking real young and inexperienced on the defensive end, man.
Yeah, like there was a few times when I was kind of yelling at DeAndre. I'm like, yo, DeAndre, like help. Then DeAndre left Dennis Smith on an island a few times on the field. And that was some Enos-like defense. I was like, yo, DeAndre, step up. Like
DeAndre coasting right now, man.
Yeah, you coasting. Like, I know we down, but come on, man. Like,
facts.
This is why you here.
Yeah, right. This is why you here, man. You're supposed to be the teacher here, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, listen, they end up tying it up at one point in the third. Showing a lot of fight. But, Pistons came out, I believe, on a 26-4 run in the fourth. And that was pretty much it. It at one point. You saw Isaiah Hicks make his Knicks debut, JL. So you know it was time to call it quits.
Oh yeah. He came in.
He did. I'm sure you'll hear from Cody Emanuel. I'm sure you'll hear from Cody Emanuel on Isaiah Hicks's 3-point performance tonight.
All right.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. But, once again, this is post-game live. CP from the Knicks Fan TV. My man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show. This is Friday Night Knicks. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to both shows, this is the show for you. This is the home of the diehard Knicks fan, where we talk about Knicks news, Knicks rumors, and post-game live fan discussions featuring live phone calls. And, man, it's a good time. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Shout out to everybody that's been in here early. PSA Hip Hop, what's going on? Knox Team, what up? What you got in your chat, Jails?
Oh, man, I got G and some hieroglyphics here.
Okay. Okay. GC was good.
Yeah. What's up? Shaka Cologne was good. 3-No. HB Mac.
Yep.
Enzo, what's good,
Enzo,
man?
what up, man? Jeremy Maynard, what's good? Marcel, Richard Rowe.
Yep. Ala Wise, Christian Smith, Old Faithful Craig Williams. He's like KOT. He holds it down hard for KOT.
Craig Williams, right?
Yo, Craig Williams holds it down.
Okay. Shout out Craig Williams, man. And shout out everybody wherever you guys are watching from. Lily Bird, welcome to the channel, Lily Bird. They just subscribed to the channel. Who's starting us off tonight, JL's Q. Q is starting us off. He wants to talk about DSJ. He's starting to warm up to him, JLs. How you feeling, Q? Happy Friday, man.
Oh, what's good? What's good, fellas? Happy Friday, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I'm a notorious DSJ hater. but he's starting to warm up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm starting to. I like his penetration. I like the way he can get to the lane easy, and I think it's because Frank just doesn't do it at all.
Yep.
You know, so it's refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little afraid because I'm like, Moutier used to do that, but this kid can finish.
He finishes.
You know, he can finish.
Yeah.
He can dunk. I like the little dish right into the lane and gives a little nice quick dish.
Yeah.
You know, to get you know, a shooter involved or even the lob. He's got the lob game. You know, he missed the lob, which was good because he likes it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I like the kid's pedigree. I like his toughness. You know, Blake flopped a little bit.
Oh yeah. Blake knew what he was doing. That's a veteran move.
Yeah. Blake, he's theatrical, man.
Yeah,
man.
You know, he started his career in Hollywood.
Yo, Blake is on a mission this year, man. He's back to his prime, back to being that monster, man.
Man, when he plays against us, he looked like a super light skinned Jordan. Man. We can't stop this guy, man. He's unstoppable.
They pulled Vonleh quickly, JLs.
Yeah, man. They went with the unstoppable the brick wall, Len Thomas.
Yeah, went with
Vonleh's a little fluffy when it comes to, you know, Blake. I think he's a little afraid of Blake.
Yeah.
His last game, he wanted no part of Blake Griffin.
Facts.
You know? And J. Ellis, you're right about DeAndre. I was starting to get frustrated because I was like, hold up, that stuff Canada. You know, what's wrong with you, DeAndre? Why you doing that?
Step
but
up,
I think I figured it out. DeAndre's he's a tank commander. Because if you watch them, hey man, I think he's driving one of these tanks, man. Because you could see in certain parts of the game. I've seen him with the Mavericks. You know, I'm forced to watch the Mavericks being down here, and he didn't do those things with the Mavericks. He was trying to win, and so I think Fizz whispered in his ear, "Just hey man, let him get a layup here and there. Just relax. You know, just." Be easy with it. And so DeAndre's easy with it. So if I think, you know, and just hearing all the buzz today, something's going on, man. Guys, you guys got to figure it out, man. Because I'm starting to get okay with this tanking and losing. I'm okay with it. As long as they play hard and the kids learn. Knox needs to stop being like a little, you know, pussycat in the corner.
Yeah.
Get out of the corner, man.
He's got to get out the corner, now. Man. He's got to get out the corner. It's like boxing. He's got to get him out the corner. Get him out the corner, Fizz.
And with KD and everything going on, you know, something's going on, man. I looked at Anthony Davis today.
Yeah.
He's playing like nothing happened.
Well, they booed. I'm hearing that they booing AD out there, man.
Huh?
Yeah, they booing him, so you know he's gone.
He's
and
getting
so
booed,
I'm
man.
starting to think this buzz about KD, Kyrie, and maybe AD might have some validity to it. But at the same time, man, it's the Knicks, man. We never get this stuff, man. We never get these players, man. So I wouldn't be mad if you develop DSJ, you get a first rounder. You know, I hope Zion, because I love the way that kid plays. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with building and, you know, using our draft picks, getting, you know, veterans that can help out these guys. But I think what's more important, we get somebody to teach Knox how to be a professional. He's got to be aggressive on both ends.
They got to get on
sit
Knox,
up
man.
and just stand in the corner like he's Kyle Korver. You know, he got to get out there and start being the Knox that we enjoy.
Yeah.
Attacking the rim, getting the ball, doing those things. So hopefully you guys could figure it out because you guys make it work being a Knicks fan.
I hope so, man. I hope we bring us some luck,
always,
man. I hope we bring us some luck.
Hey, it's painful down here, man. I'm the laughing stock, man. They laugh at me everywhere I go.
Hold it down, Q.
Hey, I wear my Knicks hat everywhere, and they laugh at me. So I appreciate what you guys are doing, man. Definitely.
I hear you, Q. Appreciate you, man.
All right. I wonder if Knox has to get the ball more top the key sometimes.
Yeah, make a move, right?
Yeah, to get him loose, because it seemed like in the summer league when he was cooking, he got the ball a little bit more at the top of the key. So I wanted that have to happen, but then you don't want to take the ball out of DSJ's hands either. So when a guy's shooting 60%, you don't want to take the ball out of his hands with too much.
Right. True indeed, man. True indeed. I mean, listen, I think Knox just hit a little wall, man. I think he just hit a little wall. You know what I mean? Paul Quick says he needs a ball in NYC all summer. You know what was interesting? Q had mentioned Frank earlier in his call, and they had an article interviewing Frank, and he was talking about DSJ, and he's like, "Oh, we're friends. I can't wait to play with him." Funnily enough, they asked Fizz about the prospects of Frank and DSJ playing together, and Fizz was kind of like, Fizz said, he goes, "You know what, DSJ, he does his thing, blah blah blah." He said, "Frank, I'm almost tired of trying to find a position for him." He said Frank is just a player right now. And I was telling Jay, I was telling this, you know what I mean? Because, so many people want to plug Frank in as the point guard on his team, but it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. They're going to groom him as a wing, or even Fizz said it. Fizz was like, "Yo, I'm getting frustrated to even talk about it. Like, I don't know what he is." He said he's just a player.
I don't know, man. He shows some validity as a point guard at some points, even though he doesn't have the penetration like DSJ does. But you almost I feel like Frank has the ability to be a knockdown 3-point shooter. He just needs the confidence. Like when you start off shooting 40% from the 3-point line in the beginning of the season and then jump off a cliff, then you feel like, all right, something is here. Just like I feel like Von Lay can eventually be a really good 3-point shooter. And then Frank was shooting damn near 40% again when he came back in from the December, January. So I know it's there, but I'm not sure if I'm confident that's going to stay there if he's purely a shooting guard. But we'll see how this goes moving forward, man.
Yeah.
For right now, I want him more as a backup.
I think that's.
I want him as more as a backup, and then have Moutier. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what you're gonna see. I think ultimately you're gonna see. At least for the rest of the year, you're gonna see DSJ with Frank in a backup role. Potentially, in situationally at the 2, but. I don't see much else, and it's telling. Fizz is just like, Fizz doesn't even know where Frank fits. You know what I'm saying? Fizz doesn't even know where Frank fits. So, the frustration is not, exactly. We just need him healthy. We just need him healthy, man. All right, back to the phones. Let's go to Jermaine from Jersey. He wants to talk about DSJ's career high. Jermaine, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, Knicks Nation? I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got me on just in the nick of time. What's going on?
There you go. What's good, bro?
That's my motto right there. Here you go.
I'm good. Listen. One, I just want to say, old Frankie Cigarettes, Mr. Nilakina, man. One of my biggest problems with him is he wasted one of the best nicknames I've ever heard the city give a player, and that's the French Prince. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if we ever draft another French player, we can't even use that nickname anymore. So he's on my bucket list just for that alone.
The Frenchmen don't have a good track record with us. Jay Ellis, from Frederick Weiss to Frank. Yeah. Who else we had, man? We had a couple other guys, man. And the Frenchmen don't have a good track record with us right now, man.
Yeah. And listen, I just want to say that, listen, tonight, man, even though the Knicks lost, I kind of appreciate it because they following the recipe, and that's potentially developing the young players, but still losing so as not to jeopardize that lottery positioning. So y'all keep on doing what y'all doing out there on that court. Also, too, I'm not quite sure how much Dallas Maverick basketball, people have watched, especially up this way, man. But DeAndre Jordan has a habit of being so preoccupied with his own man and not having his own person beat him. His help defense is suspect at best sometimes. So he just continuing that trend. Okay. Up here in the garden, and that's also okay with me at the moment.
Jermaine's focus.
Listen, I'm gonna say this too. As far as Mitchell Robinson is concerned, I'm hearing y'all give him the name, Money Mitch. That's cool with me too. But listen, am I mistaken? Is Rasheed Wallace still on the coaching staff in some capacity? Because I don't want to pigeonhole Mitchell as just some pick and roll
rim running type of player. I want
Yeah.
him to really develop his game if that's possible for him.
Right. I wish he could. I think Sheed is just more in a consulting role. They brought him in to practice at one time, and I think I saw him at a game just recently, kind of with Mitch. So I think he's just kind of like informal consulting with him. You know what I mean?
I got you. And listen, my last 2 points is about Dennis Smith Jr. One, I'm old school, right? So I feel like that you got to earn a nickname. If I hear one more person refer to him as DSJ, especially in the city, like his name is Dennis Smith Jr.
You got to earn it, right?
He didn't do anything to have been afforded an acronym, a nickname. He's still on the come up, so let him earn that for real.
All right, Jermaine. Appreciate the call, man.
This man he's all about the nicknames.
He's all about the nicknames, man. But I don't know, JL. It's because like this
DSJ
nickname is based.
type out, man.
Yeah, but like this nickname is based off of his name, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not like we call him like the Golden Child or something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
If
like
he had
KP was KP,
right.
Kristaps Porzingis just is too long.
We gave KP a ton of nicknames though.
Yeah, he had 30. He had 30.
He didn't deserve it. Now he's just a snake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That name's no good around here. No good around here, JLs.
He's just a horse to me.
Facts. Unicorns don't exist, man. Just remember that. Just remember that, man. Shout out everybody in the chat. 7 Car Service was good. Nick Dreezy, Esco, what up? Frank Matos, Paul Quick, what's going on? Quiet Money Above the Rim. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. We got about 400 people, man. JLs. 400 people watching worldwide.
Definitely subscribe to both channels.
Subscribe to both channels for sure.
The Nick and Time Show and Knicks Fan TV.
Yes, sir. Also, tomorrow night we will be giving away a Knicks snapback.
All right.
Statement Games is back, people. Tomorrow night's prize is this Knicks denim snapback, brand new by New Era. This is what we do. This is not the gas station hat. This is straight from New Era, fresh.
All right, good. Okay, I see the stitching.
Fresh tags, JLs. This ain't from the gas station, bro.
Just making sure, CP, because it was looking funny in the light, but now it looks good.
Nah, man. Right. This is not the gas station flatbacks, JLs.
Okay, all right.
This is real deal.
I can get that at Times Square.
Yeah. So we're gonna explain Statement Games once again later on in the show to explain how you guys can win, but it's gonna be for tomorrow night's game. So you're gonna have on tomorrow night's game. To win that hat, man. To win that hat.
Yo, my whole chat is protesting. It's like we're not spelling out Dennis Smith Jr. though. His name is DSJ.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. So all right, let's get back to the phones, JLs. Nate from Rochester with us wants to talk about Knox and the game in general. Nate, what's going on, bro?
You.
How you feeling, man?
Not very good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna start positive because everybody's always negative about the Knicks. I'm gonna start with Mitch real quick, just because I feel like when you, especially noticing when he's like blocking the jumpers, I definitely noticed it with Harden. Like, he could be a good switch, pick and roll defender. And I don't think we've ever had that I can think of. It's just that alone is something that we can build off of. And I said before that maybe we should consider trading him to move up, but now I'm thinking we gotta hold on to this guy. He might be our best prospect, I think.
Yeah, I need Mitch.
Honestly, so
we need Mitch here, bro. We need Mitch here without a doubt.
Yeah, sure. And with Kevin Knox, that's where I kind of want to get into him because he has not shot well at all this year, and I know we want to give him an excuse. He's only 19. We've heard that about another Knick rookie before. But I don't think I want to just give that as an excuse. And the thing that worries me with him is if he's not shooting well, he's not doing anything else on the court to help us.
He's out of it.
So it's and it's his body language just bothers me. And the thing that's really scaring me for the future, in general, is I don't want to say we missed on the next 2 draft picks or the first 2, but we kind of missed. We could have done better. And we're going into another tanking year, so I'm there's nobody I still don't think we're getting any free agents. So are we going to tank another year and another year? And like, I don't think this is like something you can keep in the organization going. And like,
I mean,
we had our franchise player like with KP. I know everybody's going to get mad. He's a snake, yada yada.
yeah.
Still our best player that we got since Patrick Ewing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's a gamble.
You can't deny that.
It's a gamble, Nate.
And
it's a gamble,
and that's
man.
the hard part. Like, that's the hard part, getting the franchise player, and like we're looking for that again. And like it bothers me that like we're praising this trade that we've done, and it's like nothing's come out of it yet. Like, I still don't trust this front office. They haven't proved anything to me in 20 years, and it's just like a lot of it's like bothering me. Like, I'm really kind of.
What do you got to say?
I'm more afraid than
what do you got to
others,
say to him, JLs? Hold on, Nate. JLs has something to say to you, man. Go ahead, JLs.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say
help me
nothing.
out, man. Help me out.
Yeah, I don't know if you can say nothing's coming out of it when you just watch the guy get a career high 31 points on his second game. That's kind of weird to say nothing came out of it, and then also have $70 million.
But we lost. We lost. Like, you can score points all day, but if we're losing games, it doesn't matter. Like we've had people score points before.
Yeah, because he needs help. Look, listen, Kate, you switch out Dennis Smith Jr. for KP. KP scores 30 points and we lose. But you was counting KP as the next coming when he does the same thing and it doesn't matter. So I'm saying, like,
are you saying that DSJ has shown more than KP?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, dog. It's a I'm just let it right out. We have a guy here who is a point guard who can possibly do something for the future, and we also have $70+ million of cap space and the most flexibility we've had since Don Nelson's ever been here, man. So that you're a little short-sighted with the win today, and we also have a top 5 pick coming in the summer. So to say that it's like all doom and gloom from here on out is kind of short.
It ain't all bad, Nate. It ain't all bad, man. We'll be all right.
I mean, I know it's not all bad, like, because we had to trade KP. I get that, but like the fact that it got to that point is like that's what bothers me. And like also like we have a 48% chance to get the 5th pick, so like I know we're getting hyped over Zion, but like more likely than not, that's not going to happen. Like
I'm not counting on it.
If you like want to.
Yeah,
it's like Tankathon
I'm
is
not
stressful.
counting on it, man. And appreciate the call, man. Go ahead,
I believe it's $70 million in cap space, my friend.
Yeah,
$70 million in cap space.
We got to look ahead, man.
All bad. And Mitch, you just said you're happy about Mitchell Robinson. You don't want to trade him, but then we have nothing to talk about. You just said that like a sentence ago.
We got to look ahead, man. We got to look ahead. It's a new day, Nate.
It's never been about this shit.
It's a new day, man.
Never been. It's never been
a new
about
day,
this.
man. Henry in the chat said Nate got PTSD. He got Knicks PTSD, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like we have. He said he doesn't trust the front office. The front office just pulled off the front office is the best front office we had in years, man. Like
so far, so
good, man. So far, so good. Like, let these guys cook.
You gotta walk by faith, man. You gotta have faith, Nate.
Yeah, let these guys cook and let's see what it is. Like, so far, we haven't done anything stupid.
Yeah.
We've actually gotten 2 first-round picks, cap space, and got on a rookie contract, and $24 million cap space in one swoop. So, like, give him some rope.
You gotta give it to him, man.
You can do. It's only year 2.5.
Right. That's right, man. And listen, who knows what some of these guys can be, man? It's you see Dennis Smith Jr. dropping 31 points like this effortlessly at 20 years old, 20-something years old. Yo, you never know, man. Down the road, you might be like KP who, man?
Yeah, he might be like KP.
You know? Let's hear from the president of the Frank Ntilikina Fan Club, JLs. He wants to talk about the game and the lineups. He wants to take Fizz to task. He wants to talk about the lineups going forward. Max from the Bronx. What's good, bro?
What's good, guys? What's
How
good,
you feeling?
CP? What's good, JLS?
June.
What's going on?
Listen, I was impressed with DSJ today. He has to hit his free throws, obviously, but he's like a real version of Moutier. Like, Moutier, I just couldn't believe. Like, there's something about Moutier I just didn't believe. So, I actually believe DSJ. Like, he could do this, not obviously 31 points every night, but be consistent and score and pass, which is good. But I'm really excited about if we have Smart Fizdale. Honestly, I think the lineup should be this. Because Vonleh has been bad for, I would say, 3 weeks now.
Yeah, he's dropped off. He's dropped off.
He's been bad. He has like kind of dumb. I still like him, but he does dumb things,
Mm-hmm.
So when Frank comes back, I think to utilize all the guards, you need DSJ at the 1, Frank at the 2, Dotson at the 3, Knox at the 4, and DeAndre Jordan at the 5.
So Knox at the 5. Knox ain't ready for the 4 yet, man.
Nah, man, bully.
No, but listen. We're trying things because he's got to learn to play both positions, the 3 and the 4, and he has a quickness advantage. Like his handle is trash right now, but if he learns how to have a handle, he's going to be at the rim all day because his first step is kind of, I don't want to say elite, but it's pretty fast. Like he gets by people a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I think that a la Brooklyn, even though I hate to bring up them bastards. You like if you have like a nice guard rotation, it helps out. So like today, DJ was tired after like he was tired. You can tell he was tired.
Yeah, he ran out of gas.
You need someone to handle the ball for him, huh?
I don't know, man. Like to me, there's problems with Knox at the 4 still, yo. He was getting bullied so hard when we started him at the 4 in the season.
He can't handle it, man.
All night. And I honestly feel
you need. I understand, but you need to try things because it is a losing season at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So you got to try different things and learn different things. I know this is going to sound crazy. I actually want to bring back all 3 guards in a way because I think, like, to me, the point guard
like Moutier too.
I'm telling you, the point guard has become like the quarterback in the NFL. People, oh my God, we need a point guard. Not really. You need a superstar small forward, a superstar shooting guard, superstar big man, more than you need a point guard.
So you need what you're saying is you need Golden State. What you're saying is you need the Golden State Warriors.
No, I'm saying, like, look at all, like, let's go back in history. Like, forget Golden State. Like, Golden State's this year's era.
Mm-hmm.
And, remember, back in the day, it used to be about, not even back in the day, before Golden State, it used to be about, you need that superstar small forward. To me, small forward, like, if you got a superstar as a small forward and a superstar as a point guard, I want a superstar small forward than I want a point guard. At the end of the day, a point guard's job is to set up the offense. If they score, cool. If they're a great scorer, cool. But to me, you don't need so many guards. You need people like who can get their shot at the right time and who can do different things, play inside and out. That's what a small forward can do. But you have all these guards and. I'm not a big point guard guy. Like, I don't love a point guard.
It's a point guard league, though, still, man. It's still a point guard league.
I mean, it's a point guard league. They get the most attention, but they're not the best players. And we're looking at the top 5 players. Durant is still better than Curry. Even though on the same team, Durant is better than Curry.
Yeah.
LeBron is, quote-unquote, the number 1 player in the NBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Harden, who's a shooting guard who can pass. Then you have
Greek freak
Giannis, who's a small forward, power forward. So if you think about it, the best players are small forwards, shooting guards, and power forwards. So you don't like this love affair with having a superstar point guard. I don't get. All you need
because you still need somebody to break down the defense, though, man. You still need somebody unless you're running like a Spurs type system. That preaches ball movement, and you have 5 guys who have a good IQ. You still need a athletic, aggressive point guard that can keep the defense honest and break it down and move the ball. You know what I'm saying?
And but yeah, I understand that. But to me, if you had to choose, like, all right. Let me ask you something, CP and J. Ellis. If you have to choose, who's a better player, Kawhi or Kyrie? I know who I think is a better player.
I mean, Kawhi from a two-way player standpoint for sure.
Yeah, and then Kawhi, you can stop people. Like, at the end of the day, You need a serviceable to good point guard. You don't need I love Dame Lillard. I love all these guys. I love them. But you need a superstar small forward shooting guard or small forward power forward type dude to really win on a consistent basis.
I do agree with that.
Is a great player. You think? Yeah. I don't think Russell Westbrook is ever going to win a championship.
No, but PG's killing, and together they're playing well. You know what I'm saying?
But who's the better player now?
Paul George.
Right. And
right now.
Out of the two,
right now.
The recent Russell stepped back.
Yeah.
Russell let him. All right, PG. This is kind of your team.
I hear that.
Is the reason why they're so good.
I hear that and appreciate the call. I mean, it all depends on how the team is built, JLs. You still need multiple players.
You need multiple players who can do it. Like, really, like, I remember when the Bulls were good and Derrick Rose was running amok. And so I do understand kind of what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because when your team's best player is the point guard and he's the one getting all the points and scoring, like, I feel like it's easier for the defense to key in for the most part and wear that person down. So I do feel like you do need a wing player to kind of help carry the load.
Yeah.
And take some pressure off.
Yeah, of course. Definitely.
So I kind of understand what he's saying.
It can't be all the point guard.
Right. So I kind of understand what he's saying from that perspective. But,
yeah.
But not to say that we don't need a penetrating point guard, though, because that's also important.
Facts. Yeah, facts. It all depends on how you're going to build a team, man. All depends on how you're going to build a team. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So this is what I did. I put on slow-mo mode in the chat because I saw the chat. The chat was going crazy. Everybody weighing in, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Everybody has opinions. I think Max set off the chat a little bit, so that's a good thing. Get people's energy up. So we're gonna put the slow-mo mode on, see how it works, and go from there, man. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys, and definitely subscribe to the channel.
Word.
All right, JLs, where are we going next? Let's go to your hood, JLs. Let's go to Brooklyn.
All right.
Just from Brooklyn wants to talk about DSJ and Frank together, playing them together. What's good, Just?
Yo, fellas, CP, JL, what's going on, y'all?
John, how you feeling, man?
Can't complain, man. But I'm excited about Frank and DSJ playing together. I feel like the last sense of motivation for Frank, now he has a player here that was in the same draft class. They cool, they homies, whatever like that. And I feel that if they would have mixed the lineup, you put Dennis Smith, you know what I mean, DSJ with Dot and Frank, I feel like, you know what I mean, since Doc hit that rookie wall, you should go ahead and swap out Frank in that starting lineup and play him at the 3. You know what I mean? And see how that worked out. How y'all feel about that?
Well, go ahead, JLs.
You're the second person to suggest that. I mean, yeah. I still feel like I'm more comfortable with him coming off the bench and being a point guard.
Facts.
But I guess we can see what happens. I know the defense will at least be better. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
With Dot, because Dot and Frank together always just seems to work out on the defense end.
Right.
In general, so.
Question.
I don't know. But I really want to see if Frank can be a consistent shooter, because now our jump shots are not falling.
And that's the question. The question is, offensively, can he fill that role? You know what I'm saying? I mean, both guys aren't shooting well, in particularly right now. But from 3, who would you trust more? I mean, who's got a better 3-point shooting percentage at this moment? I would have to check. But neither guy, Frank nor Knox, is really lighting it up from there. So, I mean...
Nah, it's funny because I feel like Frank had better stretches from shooting from 3. But I feel like even though Knox's shot looks like it's going to be money for years to come. What's the numbers on that, yo? I actually want to look that up.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs shooters with him, man. I agree with Simranjeet Singh. He needs some shooters with him. So, let's see. You'll see how it happens. See what happens. Can't lose.
Yeah, I feel like that first quarter, the Pistons didn't respect our jumpers at all. They fouled the paint.
Yeah.
And just dared DSJ to try to penetrate, and they just sagged off and then told somebody else to shoot it. And that whole first quarter, no one was making nothing.
Factuals. That's a fact, man. Julian's here. Julian, you late, man. What happened, bro?
Hey. Technical difficulties on my end.
No doubt.
We got that all sorted out.
Okay.
All right, so I wanted to get to tonight was Frank and Dennis Smith and how that's going to work out. By the way, shout out to Dennis Smith for dropping 30 points. And, I'm on the
career high 30 points really for DSJ.
Yeah, 31.
Yep. Hey, he's a damn good player. And, if you made those free throws, you actually might have won.
He could have 40.
He wouldn't have won.
He could have 40.
Yeah. The team on a whole missed 15 free throws.
Yes, that's unexcusable. You can't do that and be in the NBA and shoot like 65% from the line. That's so bad.
That's crazy.
And look, obviously we played this team back to back. I don't know what the young guys are doing. Hit a rookie wall, whatever. Knox didn't play so well tonight. So I think he's probably hit that. I think the All-Star break is gonna do him a wonder. Just like getting away from the game for a while.
Yeah, well, they got him in the Rising Stars joint, so you got to go down there for the rookie game.
Yep.
Yeah. And getting some off Frank and DSJ backcourt point. I'm so excited. I just can't wait for the All-Star break to be over and to watch like 25 games of what this backcourt could do, or could not do. I just want to find out.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Like I said, we got nothing else for time.
And you look at it, Frank has never had a real shot in his entire career of just getting a straight run of starting. Straight run.
Sure.
So let's see what him and Dennis Smith can do. 25 games, no pressure. Let's see what these kids are made of. Because at the end of the day, we're probably going to choose one or the other guy if free agency works out. If it doesn't, we're keeping both of them. But this is a really good talent evaluation process for both of the kids. And, let's see which one does the best. And it's not about comparisons. I hate comparing people on the same team.
Yeah, it's a lot of people comparing.
Because it's all about the win. If we get the win together, then it doesn't matter who's better.
Yeah, it's true.
So
only problem is we ain't winning. That's the only problem, Julian. And thanks for the call. Only problem is we lost 15 straight games, Jay Ellis.
Ouch!
15 straight games, man. Can we get 15? One?
I don't know. Let's hope.
Get one at least, man.
Are we gonna play the Hawks? We might have a shot. I don't know. They might have figured this out though.
Hawks, we got washed up by the Hawks last time I was at that game at the Garden.
I know, yeah, I know. We beat them the first time.
Getting washed up, man. Washed up by the Pistons, bro.
Word.
It is what it is. Let's go to Kevin in North Carolina is with us. He wants to talk about DSJ and what he brings to the team. Kevin, what's going on, bro?
What's up? Y'all hear me?
Yep, loud and clear, man.
Yeah, man. I want to talk about Dennis Smith a little bit, man. I know everyone's like beating the topic, but I just got to talk about it. I think the thing I like about Dennis Smith are those things that you really can't teach, those intangibles, like the aggressiveness that he has. It's like something I think like a person like Frank might not ever have, which is okay. But it's just those intangibles that I appreciate from watching him. Like when you watch his game, you could tell he walks with the confidence, like, regardless of what the rest of my teammates are doing out there, I'm going to score.
That's something that Frank can learn from him, man, but I don't know. So, it might not be in him. Might not be in him.
And the thing is, just watching him, like, I really can't think of a point guard we've had before that puts pressure on the defense. Like, Moutier, he comes in and he hits that little, like, home and fade he does in the paint. Like, but, like, Dennis Smith, he reminds me of a lesser version of Westbrook with his motor because he's always downhill. And even when he's downhill, he's creating that attention to himself so someone gets open.
It's refreshing. Go ahead, JLs. You had a point.
Oh yeah, I was saying I don't even think I feel like Frank's been a little bit more aggressive, but I just feel like his handle isn't at the level, and more not even just his handle. It's to me, it's more of his footwork with the handle because I don't like DSJ. You gotta have that setup move to blow by people. You gotta have that.
Yeah, I agree. And another thing I like to say is that I think his passing is much better than advertised too. Like I think a lot of people knocked him because we didn't draft him. So they're like, he trashed the defense this and the third. But I think he's a better defender and passer than was advertised.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, let's look at the numbers right now. Go ahead, Jails.
Yeah, definitely the passing is something I didn't really expect. Passing definitely.
Yeah, I mean he had 8 dimes tonight, 6 dimes the last game against the Pistons, and 6 again against Memphis, 15 against us.
I mean,
and 6 against
I agree.
With the Mavs,
and I think because me, I proclaim myself as the president of the Ja Morant fan club, but after watching this dude, I don't know. I mean, what do y'all think? If we fall to 2 or 3 and Zion's gone, what do y'all think about? Well, I don't want to get into the draft topic. We talk about that all day. But I just think that Dennis Smith might be a long-term plan. I think that might be a real thing because he's better than that.
Absolutely, you're gonna have to give him a strong look, JLs. I mean, he's on the roster right now. He's playing as well as anything, and it depends on where we are in the draft. Do they love Ja Morant that much that they would still take him and go the best player available route, or do they go with a Jarrett Culver, a Cam Reddish? Who else is in that range? Darius Garland might be a little bit lower, but we'll see.
Yeah, Barrett. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Okay. That's a great question. That's a very valid question because I was I was on the Ja Morant train too.
Facts.
With Dennis Smith here, it's like man.
Yeah.
He's like that's another athletic jump out the building guard. You don't know. I don't know.
Absolutely, man. And we're gonna have Spencer, the front office eye, who does a lot of college basketball scouting. We're gonna have Spencer on February 23rd. That's a Saturday. That is 2 weeks from tomorrow. Saturday afternoon, we're gonna have Spencer. He's gonna give us his top 5 prospects, his top 5 big board for the Knicks right now, along with some highlights and breakdowns as well. So we're gonna start our draft coverage early this year, Jay Ellis. Looking forward to it, man. Spencer's definitely looking forward to it. He's real sharp, very sharp on Twitter. And, he's going to be coming through and breaking down his top 5 right now. Pre-March Madness top 5 big board.
All right.
Yeah, man. Let's take a look at the box score, JL. Shout out everybody watching tonight. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Subscribe to the channel, man. Any new watchers out there, give us a hashtag new so we can shout you guys out.
Word. Yo, somebody subscribed to my channel. I meant to shout them out, but then
I forgot the name.
I don't see where you just can see it in my.
I forgot the name. Somebody did subscribe to your channal a little while ago.
Well, thanks. I don't know who it's. Somebody with a C. Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, it was like Corey J or something.
Yeah.
Factuals, man. Let me just pull up this box score here. Give me a second. Let's see how the chat's looking. Shout out to Timmy J70, Sue and Drew TV. He said I subbed 5 times to J Ellis.
I love that.
Green Eyes says he's new and consistent. Shout out Green Eyes. Locks Main, what's going on? Gary Miller says Jared Culver been cold lately. That's all right. That's all right. H says RJ's a disappointment waiting to happen. So a lot of people aren't RJ fans. I see Easy Wins says he's the best player, so Easy Wins is on it. Corey Robinson was the guy that subscribed to your channel, JL. So shout
out to you, Corey Robinson.
Shout out Corey Robinson. Welcome to the program. All right, let me get the the box score up.
All right, Knicks fan from Albany. I see you.
Knicks fan from Albany. What's going on?
Christian Smith. All right.
Yeah,
John Morant. He's a glorified Cameron Payne. Okay.
Yeah, man. You should do some good work up in Albany, man. All right, JLs. Let's kick it off, man. Who did you like tonight? Who are your 3 stars?
3 stars of the night.
That might be tough. That might be tough, man.
The 3rd star was tough. But I think I got mine. I mean, it's still tough because I don't know. Even though, oh man, of course my computer acts up where I can't see all my stats.
Computer
Clearly,
will let you be great.
Yeah, it won't let me be great, but so I'm gonna have to go off memory without saying all the stats.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, my third star for the night. I don't know. I feel like the coach stopped him tonight. I don't even feel like it was him. But I'm gonna give my third star tonight to Mitch Robinson. Okay. Yeah, he only played 15.
Yeah, there's another like first half dominant game.
He had a nice little sequence.
Yeah,
I think he finished with something like 11 points.
Mitch finished with 11 and 6, 3 blocks for Mitch tonight.
And 3 blocks, and the 3 blocks is pretty good. I liked what I saw from Mitch.
Yeah,
high motor changed the complexion of the game.
Yeah.
And helped that second unit give a push in that second
big
quarter.
time. He kept the game respectable, man. Mitch kept the game respectable. Absolutely. Who's your second?
Kept second. I guess I'll give it to DeAndre for the double-double. I guess he shot 100% from the field. He led the league in percentage for a minute for a reason. So I'll give it to him. Even though I did not really like his defense in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was frustration or what. But double-double. And the number one is pretty damn obvious.
Yeah, obvious.
Yeah.
Obvious number one, DSJ, man.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
DSJ, career high. Only thing that stopped him, I think, was probably fatigue.
Yeah.
And his free throws. But if he had more shooters around him, he would have had a double-double. I think he probably would have had like 15 assists tonight. If people just made their jump shots.
True.
So yeah, that's my dude.
True indeed, man. Who I'm going with? I'm gonna go with Mitch third. And once again, 11 and 6. 3 block shots in 6 minutes, JLs, including 2 jumpers. Impressive as they come. Only 15 minutes. You want to see a little bit more. Like to see him get that lob involved a little bit more from the point guards. What I did like, there was one play with Mitch that I liked. It was he set the screen for Dennis Smith Jr., rolled to the hoop, and Dennis Smith Jr. dumped it down to him, and he had his defender like run up right on him, and Mitch was like real patient. Caught the ball, took one bounce, turned around, and put it in. So he showed some real good patience and some nice touch around the rim with that one. So that was a nice play by Mitch. So I give Mitch my third. My second, I give it to DeAndre. I'll give DeAndre second star. Double-double on the night, 2 blocks. Blake and Andre Drummond was eating his food a little bit. But, but probably his best game since he's been here. So that was a good effort. 5 for 5. 4 or 5 from the free throw line. You know what I mean? Can't understate that. And, of course, number one, DSJ, man. 31 points, 8 dimes, 2 steals, JLs, 4 turnovers. Not too crazy. 2 of 5 from three-point line. Free throws, obviously, he only could have had 40 if he would have hit him. Damn near 40.
Yeah,
9 and 15 for the night in 34 minutes. He's a dog. We need dogs, man. He's a dog, Jay Ellis.
Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. He start hitting that 3-pointer consistently, then
he's a dog.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Dog. And you heard him. He was on the post game. He was talking about being down about the trade, being down and out about the trade, and how DeAndre Jordan was kind of coming to his aid and kind of telling him to kind of shrug it off, move forward. And just make the best of his opportunity right now. So he said, he wants to compete out there. He doesn't like to lose, but obviously, he wants to compete out there for his teammates. So that was cool. Cool. DSJ's a dog, man. So those are my 3. I'm giving DSJ an 8 tonight. I think this was an 8-worthy performance. You know what I'm saying?
I would say the same.
Yeah, career high. Fairly decent team, 3rd in the Central, and they lost. I give him an 8.
I give him an 8. Pretty damn high for a loss.
Yeah,
I'm giving him an 8 too.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
I give him an 8. I would give DeAndre. I'd probably give DeAndre maybe a 6.5 for the lackluster defense.
Yeah, I was gonna give him a 6.8.
Yeah, and I would give Mitch. I'd probably give Mitch a 6 as well. Give Mitch a 6 as well, man.
I give Mitch a 6.8 as well because I still feel like I don't know, it's more playing time than really him per se. So I'll give him 6.8 as well.
Absolutely. Dotson, Hazonia. I'd probably give maybe a 6 from Mario. 8.7 boards. Only 3 from 11 from the field. I give him like 5.5, 6.
Yeah, it was funny. I actually kind of liked his defense for a stretch in the first half.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was kind of scrappy out there. I actually liked how he was kind of competing, even though he was getting torched a little bit. I just like the fight that I saw from him.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. The shooting wasn't good, so yeah.
Yeah. And Dotson, I would give about a 5.5, 6 as well. I'll give Dotson about 10 points, 2 assists, 2 boards.
Yeah. I give him out a 6. No, I give him out 6.5.
Yeah.
I don't think because he shot 50%. He was getting cooked though, but that's not even his fault, yo.
True.
It's like he kept having to help off of his man to help guard Blake Griffin. It was just like pick your poison at that point. It was Reggie. Reggie was going off on Dot.
Yeah. It was rough, man. It was good to see Mario finishing at the hole, man. He had a couple nice drives. You know, he wasn't scared. Andre Drummond was in there trying to protect the paint, and Hazonia was going in there fearless. So it was good to see him being a little fearless out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mario had a decent January. Not a good game today, though. Decent January, though.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah, decent January, man. All right, and that was the player ratings for tonight. Who were your top 3 players? And give us your player ratings as well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get back to the phones, Jay Ellis. Louis from the Bronx thinks we should keep the number 1 pick if we get it. Louis, what's going on, man?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just want to make a comment on say if the Knicks acquire say KD and Kyrie, right? And they land the number 1 pick in Zion, right? I feel that because I keep hearing that if they get Zion, that they should trade it, for AD.
Yeah.
So, but I think that they should keep him. They should not trade him at all.
I agree.
So I just want to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I agree, man. I do think, though, Jay Ellis, as we said before, I do think that they would seriously entertain making a trade if they did end up with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah,
I think they
I'm still not 100% on that. If that's like a foregone, like we should definitely keep him because AD is still 25, he's a top 5 player in the NBA, man.
Yeah, but it's just like how much depth we're gonna try to ship out, man.
I don't know, but it's just. It's like he's still 25 in the top 5. He's like a real, like I don't know. Yeah, like I understand Zion's gonna be good, but AD is legit like 7 foot and can block shots and put the game on his back. And like imagine, I don't know, man. Like depending on the package too. So like I know because we have Knox here, we have all these pieces here. We can. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's that cut and dry, dog. I get it because, like, if the pieces we have develop into something, then the longevity will be easier to sustain.
Yeah.
Like, that's the flip side of why you keep all the young guys.
See, the thing is, though, how much depth are you willing to lose?
Yeah.
How much depth are you willing to lose? That's the thing. And look at what Philly just did. Philly just came at you with Tobias Harris and Bobby Simmons. That's his name, right? Bobby Simmons? I believe that's his name, Bobby Simmons.
Dude, Ben Simmons?
Who?
Ben Simmons?
No. Dude from the Magic that had that one breakout year for the Spurs. Something Simmons.
Oh, okay.
Bobby Simmons, I think his name is.
Jonathan Simmons.
Jonathan Simmons. Bobby Simmons used to play
I forget Jonathan, though.
Right. Bobby Simmons used to play back in the day. He used to play back in the day. But, Philly just upgraded. They going for it. And Milwaukee got Mirotic. They got Mirotic coming off the bench. So, you know, you look at those two teams, Boston, you know, depending if Kyrie's here or there, they're still deep. So, I don't even know how much an AD trade. Yeah, it's going to put us up there, probably third. Fourth.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like their pieces. It's a little more of a gamble for us. Like, their pieces were a little more ahead of the curve when they were drafted, right? Ben Simmons and Embiid, they were a little bit more ahead of the curve. Like, our guys need more burn.
They're stars. let's just put it point blank period.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons.
It's a little bit different.
Are stars. They are all stars.
It's a little bit different.
They are
like,
all stars.
If the 76ers called and said they wanted to trade Ben Simmons for Anthony Davis, they probably won't need as many assets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all facts. All facts.
Because, like, it's not really that much of a huge difference between the two of them.
Yeah. For us, you're going to need to put in that pick. Probably Knox. Probably Mitch. I'm not trying to do that, man. I'm not trying to do that, bro.
Exactly. But it's like, what if you have a DSJ, AD with KD? That means you have a power forward, at least a power forward point guard thing going for the rest, you know, for 10 plus years.
Right.
And then you have the rest of the cat space to get some nice role play.
Facts. I don't know. We was talking about this last night. We were saying, what if you still get, okay, let's say this, Jails. If you still get Kyrie and you still get KD, right? That's your dream scenario. That's your perfect offseason. What if you said, let's not spend all the assets and the flexibility on AD, but let's keep the pick, especially if it's number one, keep the pick, but then maybe trade a smaller package and try to get Bradley Beal. What do you think about that?
Bradley Beal? I actually like Bradley Beal.
Because with the Wizards where they at right now, I mean, they in John Wall purgatory right now. They in John Wall hell. They're trying to get out of there. Everybody must go. Except for John Wall.
Bradley Beal trying to leave yet? Because I know it's going to be next season, I'm guessing.
Well, he won't be a free agent. You would have to trade for him.
Of course.
Yeah, he's making a pretty penny right now. But, you know, as a third option, and that'll cost you cheaper, you can still keep your depth, right? It might not cost you a Mitch. It might cost you a Knox, a Frank, the 2021 first-round pick. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there. I'm acting like a GM. I have no idea what the I have no idea what the price is for Bradley Beal. But what I'm saying is it's gonna be less than Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I understand, but still, man. Even if we don't get Kyrie, like today showed me something with Dennis Smith Jr. Like Anthony Davis, man, he's gonna be good for a long time. A long time. Yeah. This is not everybody keeps saying Carmelo. This guy is 25 and he plays both sides of the ball. And I've seen him take over a game. I've seen him do it to the Knicks. I've seen him take over a game by himself.
I hear you 100%.
So I'm just,
I'm not doubting AD's strengths. No way would I do that. No way would I do that. Of course.
We can't get Brooklyn and give four first.
Can't do it. Can't. That price is too steep for him, man.
We can't get Brooklyn to give the 4 first rounders.
And here's the thing now. If Danny Ainge is gonna be willing to part with Tatum or Jaylen Brown, they already won. You know what I'm saying? Because they could give up less.
I'd be happy. I want the Celtics to give up Tatum. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That's best case scenario. Best case scenario to me is Celtics getting him and then him walking. That's best case. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah. I
that
mean,
would be amazing.
Would they take that gamble to try to keep Kyrie? I don't know.
It seems like it because you already heard that the Pelicans kind of wanted a handshake deal early.
give us a promise.
Give us a promise. Tatum's in the package.
Can't make it up.
And they replied, nothing. No one's off the table. That was the reply.
Can't make it up, man.
Yeah, trade him to the Celtics, and we wait a year. I'll take that. Come to us. Just walk to us. I'll do that.
Yeah. But yeah, listen, man. But yo, Bradley Beal, Tommy Beer says, and we're gonna have Tommy Beer on March 9th, JLs.
All right.
It's Biggie Smalls' birthday. So we're gonna salute Biggie Smalls and talk basketball with Tommy Beer on Saturday, March 9th. I believe that's after a Knicks Sixers game, I believe. So Tommy Beer is gonna be joining us. Looking forward to that. But yeah, he brought it up earlier. We also brought it up last night. He says he signed through 2021. It does not have a player option for that final season. Hey, that might not be a bad deal, bro.
I feel you. The way I'm looking at Dennis Smith Jr. is like, yo, if we do an AD and a small forward, we might be all right. And then we can have depth coming down even if we trade a bunch of people. We might have some depth with the money we have left over. We only have one star and AD and I don't know.
Hey, something to think about, man. Something to think about. What do you guys think in the chat about a potential going for Bradley Beal as a third? If your dream scenario happens, you get some of you might not be a dream scenario, but if a dream scenario happens for this Knicks front office where we get Kyrie, get KD, instead of going for Anthony Davis, do you say maybe offer a cheaper package and get Bradley Beal in here as your third option?
And Christian Smith saying trading away your future for a 1-year rental. AD is not a 1-year rental. He is on record for saying that he would sign a long-term deal with the Knicks and the Lakers. And as a matter of fact, Knicks are on equal footing with the Lakers. So that is not a rental buy.
Yeah. I wouldn't think it. I wouldn't see it as
the Celtics would be gambling.
Facts. Bradley Beal became the youngest player in NBA history to hit 1,000 threes. Good for him.
Yeah, Bradley Beal is nice.
Bradley Beal is nice, man. As third option, let's go.
I'm open to Bradley Beal.
Factuals.
Everything feels true.
Factuals, man. Let's go back to the phones. John from New Jersey wants to talk about upcoming free agency. John, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
How you doing, bro?
I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think about the Knicks going after DeMarcus Cousins in free agency?
Nah, I don't want him. I don't want him, John.
I'm good on that.
I don't want him, John. It's too lit for DeMarcus over here, man. Yeah. I don't trust him.
I don't trust him either.
Why is that?
He doesn't come off as a winning player to me.
Because, man. I mean, he would bring that toughness, that toughness, to the team. And I look at him and I think about those '90s Knicks, like when we had Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley.
Yeah, I don't really
like those Rough Riders we had from back in the '90s. I think he would bring that attitude to the team.
I hear that.
Like we could get him and KD.
Yeah, I'm not with that, JLs. What about you, man?
Yeah, I'm not.
Thanks for the call, John.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't know.
Yeah.
From the injury to the attitude to I'm good. And plus, him plus the media, Lord, oh God.
Nah. I don't want him here. Let him stay in Golden State and ring chase, and they don't have to worry about him. Their locker room is solid. They got the leaders in there already. He can goof off. He could do his thing over there. It's not the place for him. We need serious. We need
he's
serious.
Not built for that.
Yeah, he's not built for it. He's not built for it. Definitely don't want that, man. Appreciate the call, John. Let's go to Kate from Queens. Wants to talk about the front office and the draft. Kate, what's going on, man? Yo, Kate, you gotta turn your phone down, bro. All right, we gotta cut K Mike JL. I don't know what K doing, JLs. I don't know what he doing. Sound like he was in the car. Kate, what you got going on, man? I'm gonna give you another chance, Kate. You good now?
You hear me? You hear me now?
Yeah, you good, man. You good.
You hear me now?
Yeah. There was a lot of commotion going on in the background, Kate. I couldn't focus, man.
Yeah. Real quick. First thing first, man. Mm-hmm. Zion is the next best thing since Mike coming out. Like, I don't know who else did it in college like him, but he's different. So I don't know if trading him for AD. I understand what Jay L is saying, like as far as trading for AD. But AD's injury prone also. I mean,
he's not really,
I don't know, man. I'm saying Zion all the way. I feel like this time around, I feel like all the stars are lining for New York. We never get lucky.
shit always go bad for us. I feel like this time around, we got to stop being pessimists and really, like, I see it. I never believed this before in my 30 years of being a fan. Like, I really see the light. Like, and I feel like we're going to get Zion. We trade Zion, that's going to be one of the worst moves in Knicks history.
Nah.
What do you think, JLs? What do you think, man?
Like I said before, man.
Yeah, he's
first of all,
AD. He's old for AD. He's old for AD. But my thing is, if KD and Kyrie there, man, like, it's not going to be but so much losing, man. And that's good for Zion also, if they both, if it's possible. I really believe Kyrie's going to come, but like, how many games Kyrie played over 70? How many seasons Kyrie played over 70 games? Maybe 3 out of his 8. So he's dangerous also to
definitely
with, like, the injury prone.
Nah, I feel you.
I don't know though, man, but I'm going for Zion.
Okay, go ahead, JLs.
I kind of feel like let's see what happens with the DSJ. If he's performing like this, then maybe the need for a point guard.
What y'all feel about Kyrie and his injury,
then we
though,
can
man?
go for
like, unless we gonna sit him down all season and wait for the playoffs.
It's a big risk. I'm always worried about that, man. I'm always worried about that.
I'm a little scared of Kyrie, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm really shook up of him. Like, I really feel like the safe player to really go with as far as a point guard might be Kemba. Even though Kyrie is box office, like, Kyrie the type of player, like, you gotta sit down all season and you know he's gonna put on in the playoffs. Sure. But like, if he's not playing in the season, shit, we might not make it to the playoffs.
And
so
it's like a lot of miles.
It's like a pros and cons with Kyrie and KD. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yo, it's like, Anthony Davis injury.
But I feel like the stars in line for us, and next year we're gonna be shit. There's gonna be something to talk about.
Okay, appreciate the call, Kate.
All right.
Is Anthony Davis injury history overhyped?
Is his injury history overhyped? I don't think it's overhyped, but he does get some nagging injuries, man.
He gets the nagging injuries. Like, he had 1 year when he was pretty bad, but then he's played like around 70 games.
Yeah. Let's check it out. We're gonna check it out right now. So this is Kyrie's numbers. This is Kyrie's player numbers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Definitely hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Support the show. All right, JLs, let's look at Kyrie's numbers here. He's played over 70 games out of 8 seasons. He's played over 70 games 3 times.
I'm talking about AD.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get to AD because Kay was talking about Kyrie first.
Okay.
So out of 8 seasons, he's played over 70 games 3 times. 2013-14, he played 71. 2014-15, played 75. 2016-17, he played 72. Rest of the time, he's played about 50-60. He's played about 50-60 on average. So,
all right.
You know.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Yeah. All right, let's look up Anthony Davis, which is not as bad, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's that's what I'm saying. I think he had that. Yeah, I think he had a really bad season where he missed most of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the other seasons following it, there were kind of more knick-knack injuries where he missed like 10 games.
Facts. Let's go to AD now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7th season for AD. And he's played over 60 games in all of them. And he's hit over 70 last year and the year before. So 2 out of the 7 years, he's played over 70 games.
Yeah, so I mean,
not bad.
It's not as bad as
He doesn't get like the long-term injuries. He gets like the ticky-tack joints.
Yeah, he gets the ticky-tack joints.
You know what I mean? Like he's out right now with his fingers messed up or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. And you really want to stay away from knees back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Knees back is good. And it's a good sign the last two seasons he played 75.
Facts.
Exactly. Yeah. It'll be all right, man. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, let's go to, let's see who else we got on the phones here. Ron from Queens is with us, JLC. He wants to talk about says the Knicks will not get a star free agent this summer. Ron is here to burst everybody's bubble and say pump your brakes. Ron, what's good, bro?
Hello? Hey, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
First time caller
want to say that love the show. I watch it all the time.
Appreciate it.
I work so much I don't get a chance to watch Knicks games, so I just watch you guys to keep up with the Knicks games.
Okay, appreciate it, man. Glad we could be a resource, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, yeah, absolutely. I don't think that the Knicks will be able to, get any of the marquee free agents this summer. I think that the Knicks, what they should do, they should invest in the young players they have. Go through the draft, and that's how they should build this team. They should build superstars. And it's funny, I was just reading an article on ESPN that Danny Ainge, he thinks that they actually have a good chance to re-sign Kyrie.
Yeah.
So Durant's not coming here. I don't think Durant's coming here. Kyrie, I don't think he's coming here. AD, I think he's going to go to L.A. Yeah, I think he's going to go to L.A., but I just wanted to know what you guys think. To me, it's like paying off, getting out of debt. When you get out of debt,
you
got to be responsible.
Right,
jumping right
back
That's what
into
the Knicks
it, right?
are. I know they have a lot of... they have a lot of resources this whole season.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should, be responsible and don't just give any free agent, marquee free agent, tons of money, because like it's been said, this is the first time they've been in such a good position, so don't waste it. I just want to know what you guys think on that, and I appreciate you guys taking my call.
Appreciate it, Ron, and appreciate the support, man. Once again, glad we could be a resource for you. You want to take this first, Jails?
Yeah, I was gonna say Danny Ainge has to say that.
Yeah, I think he was trying to take a shot at us, like don't get gassed.
Exactly, he has to say that.
I'm still Thanos in this bitch.
Word, he gotta say, like, Kyrie said out of his own mouth that he has to do his best for his own career.
Mm-hmm.
He said that himself out of his own mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Not through some paper, third source, on camera, out of his own mouth. So I don't care what the hell Danny Ainge just said. He gotta say that, man. Whatever. That has no credence to me. And as far as KD coming here, listen, man, I wasn't a believer. You see me on this program say I wasn't a believer for mad long.
Mm-hmm.
After that trade happened, I have thrown that out the window. I'm not saying it's 100% thing happening, like it's going to happen, but it just seems like there's a lot of signs pointing here from Scott Perry, knowing him from Seattle days, to Alonzo Trier, and KD being Alonzo Trier's mentor.
Royal Ivy,
Jordan
all of that.
to Royal Ivy, and cap space, and he can pick somebody to come with. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Well, there's a couple things here for me. Number one, to Ron's point, yes, we should be building through the draft. I think, that is the proper path to prosperity, especially when you're talking about your high-end guys, your stars. At the same time, this is a gamble. We're embarking on a gamble right now. It's not to say that just because we go through the draft and go through that process that we're ever going to be good. Look how many teams have been perennial lottery teams. Phoenix Suns, Philly's been in it. Philly's just now, reaching a level of competition where you could actually take them seriously. Milwaukee is just now getting to that level, JLs. Look how long the Milwaukee Bucks have been straight trash. And in the lottery year after year after year. So you still have to put the team together the right way and get lucky. I always say luck has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why, yes, you might have to take gambles. At the same time, I was talking to Knicks Film School and Hard Knicks Live. We had grabbed lunch for the trade deadline yesterday. JL didn't show up. We'd invited you, bro. You ain't come through to the trade deadline lunch, man. But it's all good. It's all good. But we were saying, realistically, the window with KD and Kyrie and this team don't align. You know what I'm saying? The windows don't align. We don't have any young talents that's ready to ascend to that competitive level that can really carry this team. So even if they came here, yeah, they're going to elevate the team tremendously, but these the young players, that their window is still behind. You get what I'm saying, JLs?
No, I get what you're saying.
Maybe if you get a Zion, maybe that changes depending on his impact on the league in his first year. But how likely is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like it kind of it depends on it, because it depends on how much they come for. I mean, I feel like KD's not going to give up any money. I feel like DSJ might be closer than I thought or anybody else thought.
Mm-hmm.
And really, though, all depends on who else wants to follow, because you kind of know what happens when stars go to one place. It's like a magnet.
Right.
A magnet. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, everybody wants to come and play for like $3. That's just kind of what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of what you're banking on.
That's what you're banking on. So it's like the windows don't align, but we're so back to that desperation because we're so tired of losing that you'll not even want to see what the future could hold logically if you get these two guys and just focus on what next year would look like with a Kyrie Irving and a Kevin Durant on this team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just that dilemma. It's like, what do? Do you go get AD and make this team better? Or do you still draft your top 5 pick and try to put it with these free agents? It's kind of a weird mix either way.
Yeah.
It's a weird mix either way, man. All right, last call for the night, JL's Ed in New Haven. It says he thinks Kyrie is as good as gone from Boston, man. And JL's just throw up your statement games if you get a chance. Let's just run through statement games as well. All right, Ed, what you think about this Kyrie situation, man?
Oh, he's gone from Boston, man.
You think he's done? Out of there? What's your rationale for that, man? What are you thinking? Do you have any guys in Boston?
I got a couple of reasons why I think so.
Okay.
Well, Anthony Davis is definitely not going to Boston.
All right.
We know that for sure.
Well, he claims
They're not.
He claims not. You know, his pops burned the bridge, but then now it's reports saying that maybe he's warming up to it.
Yeah, there's reports saying that he emphatically said he will not re-sign in Boston and not to trade for him. So Kyrie is putting out there, oh, okay, I'll stay if you get AD. But they're not getting AD. Danny Ainge is in full damage control right now.
Could be. It could be, man. I appreciate the call. It could be. It could be Ainge just flexing his Thanos muscles. He's been the GM of the decade, man.
Yeah, man.
Be just saying just pump the brakes. You know what I mean, JLs? Just saying just pump the brakes, man.
It could be.
Factuals. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Vince Cohen says it's not smart to give Kyrie the max. He feels like the DSJ will be an all-star eventually. Just stay patient. Time will tell, man.
Yeah, man.
Harmon Sarai says he's not worth it. He said he'd only go after KD, AD, or Kawhi Leonard. What does Kawhi Leonard do now that they got Marcus Gasol? What does he do? Does he stay in Toronto?
Kawhi's not coming to New York, though. He's not a New York guy.
Yeah.
He's just not. He's not like a big city. He's not. That's not his vibe. He ain't coming here. I would love for him to come here though.
Yeah, I'd love for him to come here as well, man. I'd love for him to come here as well. Let's see some other chat. Shout out everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Once again, this is Knicks Post Game Live, home of the diehard Knicks fan, where we talk about Knicks news, Knicks rumors, and post game live fan analysis featuring live callers. You just heard Ron say we help him get through work, JLs. He doesn't catch the games, he catches us. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's cool, man. That's real cool. We glad we are a resource. This is what we do, man. It's CP from Knicks Fan TV. My man JL's from the Nick of Time Show. JL's, where can they catch the Nick of Time Show podcast?
Oh, we catch it right here on YouTube. Yo, shout out to the people who watched it on YouTube. We had mad technical difficulties this week with the podcast on YouTube.
Okay.
But it's finally up and running, so you can watch the last episode. Too bad, because it was pretty damn funny. But
cool.
Definitely watch that. But we have it on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, all that stuff.
All right.
Damn podcast.
Yeah, man. And also, you can catch this show on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and Stitcher on the Knicks Fan TV. You can catch all these shows. So if you're at work like Ron and you can't watch it on YouTube, or YouTube ran up your data plan because you're watching other things that's taking up your data plan, go to the audio. All this is available on audio as soon as the morning starts. Also, the replays of the show starts up in the morning time, usually around 2 a.m. Eastern time. The next show will be 6 a.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. noon. Gives you guys a chance to still talk to other Knicks fans from around the world. And, that's also a perk for you guys, man. All right, JL, so you got your statement games up?
Trying to get it up.
Okay.
Of course, you know how I want.
Yeah, man. Technical difficulties, all good.
Technical difficulties.
All good.
Okay, finally getting straight.
Yeah. All right, fellas. So here's the deal. Tomorrow night, Knicks versus Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors come to town, and we are gonna give one of you guys, a lucky watcher, this Knicks denim snapback, courtesy of my man Shells Heavy. Shout out my man Shells Heavy, who donated this for the fans. And how you guys are gonna win? You're gonna play statement games. Some of you guys have played before. Some of you guys are new to the statement games. Very simple game. It's free to play. First and foremost, what you're going to do is you're going to go to statementgames.com and create a free account. First things first. That's what you got to do tonight. Go to statementgames.com, create your free account. You're going to go, once you create your account, you're going to go into the NBA. You'll see this lobby game. Knicks Fan TV. Knicks versus Toronto, Knicks hat competition. All right, we already see there are 7 people entered into the competition. You're going to click on the contest, and here's how statement games works. You're going to see this overall contest description. You're going to scroll to the bottom. 1 second, let me scroll to the bottom. Give me a second here. Oh, wait, how I got to the... Hang on 1 second. Oh, sorry. You're going to click join. You're going to come here and click join. All right. So I'm going to click join, which is on the right-hand side. My window just got bigger. Hold on a second. Shout out to Nick from Statement Games. I don't see him on here today. But let me just pull up the window. Shout out to T. Williams. I don't know if T. Williams still in the chat, but T. Williams he's a Statement Games OG. He'll tell you that. T. Williams is a Statement Games OG. My window's a little messed up here. Pardon that. T. Williams has been winning consistently. Oh, what up, Nick? I see you in there. T. Williams has been winning consistently. And he can tell you how it works. Trill City News, what's going on? All right, you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new scene here, so I can make this. I'm gonna make the screen bigger so you guys can see. Make the screen bigger so you guys can see. Hang on here. You guys are part of the behind the scenes crew right now. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to go full screen on my screen right now. And basically how Statement Games works, what you guys see here on the left-hand side of your screen are a bunch of game predictions or prop bets for the Knicks versus Toronto game. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick your top 10 predictions for the game. As you can see here at the top, you can pick team-based predictions. You can pick statistical type predictions. So in other words, do you think Damian Dotson will get over 16.5 points? Do you think Kawhi Leonard gets over 27.5 points tomorrow night? Kevin Knox. You know, Kevin Knox has been struggling. You know, one of your statements might be Kevin Knox under 18.5 points tonight. You could also choose by assists. You could choose by rebounding statistics. You could choose by three-point. You could choose by defense. All right? The name of the game is this. The name of the game is this. You're going to rank your statements from 10 being the highest to 1 being the lowest. So what it means by when a statement is a 10, it means that this prediction is your most confident prediction. For example, I just gave you the Kevin Knox one, right? I think one of my bold statements for tomorrow night's game, JL, is Kevin Knox under 18.5 points. I think that has to be a good one.
That's kind of safe.
Yeah, that has to be a good one. So I'm going to put that as my 10-point statement. I'm going to put that as my 10-point statement, so on and so forth. So you have this combination of statements that you can choose from, which is on the left-hand side. You have this combination of statements that you can choose from on the left-hand side. You're going to move everything over to the right from 10 to 1. And you're going to move everything over to the right from 10 to 1 and click save. The top three contestants from each game lobby will be entered into the drawing to win the hat. And we'll announce that tomorrow night's winner. We just shipped out the last one. This is a brand new with the tags. Shout out to Shells Heavy. Brand new, man. And that's it, man. JL's, what's your bold predictions for tomorrow night's game? I'm definitely going with that Kevin Knox under 18.5 for sure.
I'm going with Toronto Raptors will win by over 12.5 points.
Okay.
And I'm going New York Knicks over 3.5 blocks.
All right. I think those are pretty good. I'm going to go definitely Kevin Knox under.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go with... let's see. I'll go with Knicks under 33.5% from 3. I will go with Knicks under 33.5 from 3. That's my two bold statements. And from like what Nick just said, you can enter as many times as you want. You can enter multiple times, so there are multiple times to win. And it is free to play. I can't stress this enough. You guys who haven't been playing this year have missed an opportunity. We gave away 2 tickets to opening night. That was the first prize we gave away, J. Ellis.
Mm-hmm.
We gave away an authentic Kevin Knox jersey, courtesy of Shells Heavy. Yep. We also gave away a Pick It Yourself authentic jersey. That was a couple weeks ago, courtesy of Statement Games. We gave away a replica Money Mitch jersey, courtesy of Shells. And we've given away a couple hats so far, man. So, hey, it takes 5 minutes of your time to play these games, people. 5 minutes of your time. And, listen, it's fun to play. It's a way to, hedge our bets, especially with this losing season and all this losing that we've been doing.
Word.
So it's a fun game to play as our community keeps growing. Yeah. And, next year, I look forward to adding some more prizes and stuff next year. So never lose 311. Go to statementgames.com. Create your free account. You're going to pick your 10 statements, your 10 game predictions for the Knicks Raptors game from 10 to 1. 10 being your favorite or your most confident prediction. 1 being your least confident prediction. And hit save and may the best man win. Tomorrow night we will announce the winners. And that's it, man. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys.
Word.
Let's check this... see if we got any interesting Q&As, and then we'll get out of here, Jails. See what's going on. How we looking on Facebook and Periscope tonight? We forgot to show Facebook and Periscope some more tonight.
We had some people in here. We had Katie was in here holding it down as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nevia was here as well. Mike Narn, Diego, 1018 was good. Everybody over here in Periscope world.
All right, shout out to
Winston Manny on Facebook.
What up, Wes? What up, Manny on Facebook? All right, JL, so let's get out of here, man.
All right.
There you go. Sign out, man. It's on you.
Oh, okay. Listen. All right. So, like we heard earlier, you can check all my stuff out. YouTube.com/Nick of Time Show if you want to see our last installment of the Nick of Time Show. Pretty funny with my peoples, Ryan, Edson, Sean, and Kathy. Technical difficulties this last show, but definitely catch that. You go and the link in the description for our SoundCloud and iTunes and all that stuff, and merch too. Also have some pretty dope merch. Shout out to Alex who got the Frank shirt. It's coming to your way to Ireland. It's coming. So you get a Frank shirt, you get a Fish shirt, you get a Knox shirt, and more shirts coming when I have the time to make them. And that is it, man. Back to you,
sir.
CP.
Appreciate you, JL. Appreciate you guys. All our loyal subscribers, all our new viewers. Once again, man, this is what we do every night. We talk Knicks. Not every night, every game night. Every game night we talk Knicks, Knicks news, Knicks rumors, and cover the games. Knicks lose tonight, 120-103. Dennis Smith Jr. with a career high 31 points. Replay of the show will start up at about 1:30 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m., 10 a.m., and then 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, so you guys can catch up. Podcast form, also available Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Twitch as well. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Always there, always talking Knicks. And like I said, we got a couple good guests coming up. We got Spencer from Front Office Eye coming up February 23rd. We got Tommy Beard coming up on March 9th. So we got a couple other surprise guests coming through around that time as well, man. So appreciate you guys for watching. Max, appreciate you. Shells, appreciate it. Paul Quick, thanks again for coming through. Gage, Knox team, Nick Reyes, appreciate you. Alan Campo Verde, what's good, man? Stafford Don, bless up, Stafford. Who you got, JLs?
Oh, man, we got Rich Rowe was good. Giancarlo.
Giancarlo City. From Switzerland, man.
Trill City News, what's good? I've never seen you here before. What's going on,
Trill City,
man?
what's good, man? Lily Bird, appreciate it, man.
Word. 3-0, what up? I think Enzo was hanging out with me today, so shout out to Enzo. Kirk Williams, always a staple.
Okay.
Appreciate you, my guy. And yeah, man. Shout out to everybody holding out to Christian Smith.
Yep.
Knicks fan from Albany. What's good?
Keith Sinclair, appreciate it as well, man. Once again, tomorrow night statement games. This is Knicks Denim Snapback. Could be yours. Go to statementgames.com. Sign up for your free account. Pick your 10 statements. Real easy. You have until tip-off to get all your statements in. So you have until 7:30 to get your statements in. TM, make sure you play statement games. And, yeah, man, we'll see you guys tomorrow night.